Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we've got a Chelsea news video, but firstly, the keen-eyed among you may notice that I don't have my mirror up there anymore. I have my guitar. I'm not very good, but one day if we maybe hit like, I don't know, 1 million subscribers, I'll play you a song. But I'm probably better at analysing Chelsea than playing the guitar. So without further ado, let's get into it. So starting off with an injury update. So if you don't know, Thiago Silva obviously picked up a hamstring injury, I think, where he overstretched it against Spurs, and he didn't feature in the Sheffield United win yesterday. But apparently he's going to be trying as hard as he can to be back for the 20th of February, which is the Southampton game in the Premier League, which is 12 days away, so a week and a half. I think we will miss out a few. I think we will miss the commandingness and the leadership at the back in the middle. But Andreas Christensen had a great game against Sheffield United, and I think he really filled the void well. So if he can carry on that form, maybe he can even prove to Tuchel that he can be starting every week over Thiago Silva, maybe, or maybe on the left-hand side instead of Rudiger. To be fair to Rudiger, I'm a bit harsh on him. He had a decent game yesterday, but he just kept shooting. And the own goal, just clear it. And anyway, if he did pass it back to Mendy, he can't pick it up because it's a back pass. So I don't know what he was doing. He had a decent game though, so I think he made up for the own goal because we won in the end, and it didn't matter too much. And he also did do quite a bit of good defending, meaning that we stayed in the lead. But the fact that Christian Pulisic wasn't even on the bench, he wasn't involved in any of the team, was a big surprise to many of us Chelsea fans. But Thomas Tuchel has announced that it's due to family reasons. He didn't state what, but you can't be too nosy. Obviously, family comes first, like Thomas Tuchel said, and Christian Pulisic was at home, I guess, in America, or maybe just at home. I don't know what's happened, but hopefully he should be back for the next game against Barnsley or maybe Newcastle next Monday. Werner also came off in the second half, despite looking very lively, and I thought he could get maybe another goal. But Thomas Tuchel brought him off and brought N'Golo Kante on, who actually was pretty good sweeping up in front of the defence. And also going forwards, he looks like quite a good threat as well. So hopefully Thomas Tuchel can transform him into a bit of an attacking midfielder as well, like rather than just a 6, maybe an 8 as well going forwards. But yeah, it was because he apparently got a dead leg, I'm guessing, on the challenge from Aaron Ramsdale where he won the penalty for Jorginho. It did look a little bit of a painful one, but I think Ramsdale came off worse because he basically headbutted Werner's leg. So if you saw the tape going around, apparently he just has a dead leg, but he should be okay. And maybe he doesn't train for the next few days, but he should be back for Barnsley, if not Newcastle. So as I reported on the other day, Aston Villa are very keen to bringing in Ross Barkley permanently for the Birmingham club because he's been so influential in the number 10 role with Jack Grealish on the left of him, and he's dogged them out of some occasions and really got them the wins. I can remember Leicester, he got a long distance winner towards the end. He also got the winner against, I can't remember who it was, but he got a header the other day and it was the winner. The Arsenal game, it was Ollie Watkins and Bertrand Traore, and he didn't do much in that game, but he's been really key to Aston Villa, and he seems to be recapturing his best form at Aston Villa. And if he does come back to Chelsea next season, maybe Thomas Tuchel can try him out in the number 10 role. But I still think the fact that we have Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, you got to remember, coming back from Fulham as well, and also Hakim Ziyech can play in that role as well. I don't think we need Ross Barkley, and Chelsea have reportedly given Ross Barkley an asking price of £40 million if Aston Villa want to sign him permanently. Aston Villa do have a backstory of splashing the cash, so I can see this happening as he's been so good for them, and he's one of the most key players in their team now, in the number 10, down the spine of the team. Jack Grealish cutting inside on the left, but also drifting into the middle. And their partnership, Ross Barkley and Jack Grealish, on and off the pitch, seem to be doing them wonders. So like I said the other day, I think the shorter Chelsea news updates are probably more enjoyable and interesting to watch than the long videos of me waffling on about Chelsea. I can waffle a bit, but hopefully you can understand, and hopefully just comment down below if you prefer the longer ones or the 4 or 5 minute updates I'm going to be trying to going to be trying to do a little bit more often. It also means that I can upload it a bit earlier, so potentially before 12 o'clock if my PC renders it quickly. But the last story today. So for some reason, or not for some reason, Thomas Tuchel is a massive fan of Bundesliga centre-backs. Upamecano we've been linked to, David Alaba he really wants as well, Nicolas Sula we were potentially interested in about a week ago I think, and now Jerome Boateng is also out of contract this summer, and Thomas Tuchel is interested in bringing Jerome Boateng to the bridge. I think it's mainly because Thomas Tuchel is scared of losing Thiago Silva potentially, as he's had links going back to Brazil. I don't know what team it is, and if I say the wrong one, I'm scared that, I don't know, because they have massive rivalries. I think it might be Fluminense. I think, if I got that wrong, I apologise, but it's one of the Brazilian teams that he grew up with. I think he went through their academy or something, then came to Europe. I think he more flourished towards the later stages of his career, but there's been links moving him back to his Brazilian club to just a nice fairy tale ending to round off his brilliant career. And I think Thomas Tuchel might be potentially frightened that he's going to lose him, so instead wants a big commanding centre-back to play in the middle of the three in Jerome Boateng. There's been a lot of stories Chelsea linked, and I do think that we'll end up in the summer signing at least one, be it Upamecano, Alaba, Sula or Boateng. I think we'll get at least one, if not two. I do think that Upamecano is probably going to go to Bayern Munich, because Bayern Munich are going to lose Alaba and Boateng on frees, meaning that they're going to have to bring in a new centre-back, and Upamecano is at the top of their list. Unless Upamecano specifically wants to join Chelsea, I don't see him coming to us. I see him going to Bayern Munich. But Jerome Boateng and David Alaba could be two great options for the three at the back, especially Boateng in the middle or Alaba on the left. There is one story in particular where I can't find it anywhere else, so I don't know how true it is. Apparently Chelsea have taken the first steps in strengthening their defence next season, and a Spanish outlet claims that Chelsea have already reached an agreement with Jerome Boateng's agent to move him to Stamford Bridge in the summer. Like I said, I don't know how true this is, but there's been a lot of stories Chelsea linked with him, but not so many him actually agreeing to join Chelsea. That is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Comment down below your thoughts on today's stories. Make sure you like if you enjoyed it. I'm not recommending you dislike it, but if you didn't enjoy it, you don't have to like it. Subscribe if you're new around here. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.